Yeah, we ran into Parker down at Old Town, and he invited Johnny over. You know, he's just so great with him.
Let me get this straight. My 16-year-old made a play date with a 5-year-old and decided to sleep through it.
Yeah, like I said, he's totally wiped out. Said he'd been up all night studying.
Yeah, you know, he did say that he had a tough trig test today.
Well, there you go. I mean, if anything can leave you drained, it's those trigonometric functions.
I'll go check on him.
No, I just did. I mean, he really is just down for the count.
Is he all right?
All right, fine. Go wake him up if you don't believe me.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll tell him I'll call and want to see how he did on the test.
Okay, I thought you were going to wait here for Sage.
Yeah, it's a little crowded in here.
Hey. Thanks for not starting anything with Craig.
As long as you think that Parker's okay.
I'm sure that Craig would tell us if he wasn't.
All right, then. I'll talk to you later.
I used to watch this show. You know, the squirrel is so clever.
Could I have a word with you, please?
Sure. I'll be right back. Yeah.
What are you trying to do to me?
I don't know what you mean.
It's obvious that you're hiding something. Why didn't you want Jack to look in on Parker? You know what? I'll do it.
No, you don't want to do that.
Is he all right, or isn't he?
He's fine. Well, he will be once he sleeps it off.
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that?
Do you remember those unmarked cans of vodka I dropped off earlier?
Oh, no. He drank them.
Well, not all of them.
How many?
Between the two of them, I think about 6.
Between the two of them, please don't tell me that Liberty was here.
Okay, I won't.
Oh, God.
Well, look, in their defense, I don't think they had the vaguest idea how much alcohol they were consuming.
If Parker's upstairs, where's Liberty?
Well, I left her at the diner with Janet.
Are you crazy?
Well, she is her mother.
But she's also Jack's wife, Greg.
Where are you going?
I'm going to stop Janet before she ruins everything.
How was Liberty?
She'll live.
You said earlier that Carly was partially responsible for the mess that she's in.
Well, let me tell you.
Whew. Mark this day down on our calendar.
Why?
This is the first time in months Carly and I have dealt with an issue involving the kids with no bloodshed. We'll catch up later. I gotta get back to the club.
Thanks for covering for me.
Yeah. Why did he have to cover for you?
There was a situation.
Really? What happened?
Why don't you tell me about your day first? How did the teacher conference go?
Not bad, not bad. Sage is having a little trouble getting her homework in on time, but Carly and I agreed to work together to stay on top of it. I know.
Well,
I know.
Good. I'm glad you guys are on such a united front when it comes to the kids, because what I have to tell you, well, what happened...
Hey.
Hi.
What are you doing here? Is he Parker?
You saw Parker?
Yeah, well, Parker was asleep, but Craig told me he was pretty wiped out from pulling an all-nighter.
Is that so?
Actually, I'm here for Sage. She can't find her social studies book, and she thinks she may have left it in your car the last time you picked her up.
I don't remember seeing it.
Could be in the back, under the seat.
I'll go check.
You didn't tell him. Tell me you didn't tell him.
You mean that Parker and Liberty got smashed off the booze from your refrigerator? No, but I was about to.
Don't. Don't tell him, Janet. It'll ruin everything.
You know how irresponsible it is to keep stuff like that in the fridge when you've got kids.
Oh, Janet, I feel just as bad about this as you do, especially because it happened under my roof.
Good. I'm glad you're taking some responsibility in this, because when Jack finds out...
Well, I'm sort of hoping that maybe he doesn't have to find out. Especially not now.
The teacher conference thing.
Yeah. You know, it was the first time in a long time that Jack and I had spent more than 10 minutes together without biting each other's heads off.
He told me.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you gotta know if he finds out about Liberty and Parker, he's gonna blame me, of course, and then he'll start ranting about what a horrible mother I am, and I really don't want...
Wasn't in the car.
Oh. She must have left it at school or something, but thanks for looking.
No problem. Did you need something else?
Oh, yeah. A pint of chocolate and chocolate chip for Sage and butter crunch for Parker.
No, there's a mother who knows her kids. Hey, that situation. You never told me what happened. So, what happened? Janet, did something happen I should know about?
Oh, just, Liberty and I got our signals crossed, that's all. No, really. Put your money away.
Don't be silly.
No, really. It's my gift.
Thanks. Okay, I'll have Sage call you.
Yeah, Parker, too. I want to hear about this monster test that took so much out of him. You think it's possible after everything that's happened that Carly and I could end up friends?
Well, anything's possible.
I owe it all to you, you know.
Me?
Mm-hmm. You're the one who told me that cutting her some slack would be good for both of us. And you were right. You're such a wise woman, Mrs. Snyder.
I messed up, Mom. I'm really sorry.
You most certainly did. I'm glad you're all right.
Are you gonna tell Dad?
No. But if you ever do anything like this again, Parker, I might actually kill you.
I won't, I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
And since you're not yelling at me, and my head feels like it's gonna explode, can I please go upstairs?
You deserve the headache, by the way.
Thanks.
Keep drinking the water. You'll feel better. Okay, there you go. Your house is now safe. I'll take all these down to Metro and you can sample them there.
No, you know what? I'm not so sure that going into the liquor business is really the best thing, after all.
You're not serious.
I am. The fact that Parker even had access to this stuff because of me is terrifying.
He's a teenager. It's his job to get access to this stuff. Besides, it's not like anything bad happened aside from the hangover he's going to have. No one got hurt.
This time?
One little slip-up shouldn't justify shutting down an entire project.
It's not just Parker. My father was an alcoholic. I spent most of my childhood terrorized by him. It did a number on me.
I can imagine.
I don't want to see Parker making those mistakes.
Well, you can't compare one adolescent lapse in judgment to a lifetime of addiction.
Isn't that how it starts, though? One lapse in judgment becomes a habit, which becomes a sickness, which becomes a nightmare.
5 makes mistakes. Trick is to try and learn from them and move on.
It's not always easy, though, is it?
Okay. You just say the word and Midnight Sun is history.
No. No, I don't want it to be history. We're still partners.
Next week.